Hey all, this is Xenoxis. This is the 28th of July, 2025. And yeah, and you can see we've done a lot of stuff in World of Rune. This file, ignore this file. I went into the Dreamscape with completely wrong characters, and yeah, and basically like, I don't know if it has to do with the character slot, where you put them and stuff but that kind of became impossible. I forgot if I already had a fake mustache at that point. I probably could have controlled enemies and stuff and done with that, of course. But yeah, but if you bring the wrong characters into quote unquote the science stream, then it becomes almost impossible. But yeah, we're gonna be loading this file. Stuff that's here. So we have Shadow here, of course, obviously. I haven't decided exactly what my equipment is going to be. Like, I haven't decided if he's going to have the Aegis Shield or not, because I'm no longer using Ultima Weapon on him. I actually have it on other characters. But yeah, I realized also that, yeah, you can put and actually do the equipment on other characters here as well. I'm using both the Force Armor and the Force thing on this character, although, for example, the shield is really bad because the shield is only magic defense. The shield doesn't give you physical defense like the crystal shield does, for example. The crystal shield is not here. Yeah, not everyone can use the crystal shield, of course. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of characters that can use certain things. And I'm only now using, for example, I'm only using the Genigrav on one character because I feel like the Genigrav on this character is good. Because sometimes, right, one reason to use the Genigrav is if something has stats on it. So for example, Tigerfang has 3+ strength, agility +2, stamina +2, magic +3. Dragon Claws has strength +2, magic +1. And Dragon Claws, you get those in pair actually. And stuff like that. You don't do that with Tigerfang though. Red Cap is of course good. Strength +4, agility +3, stamina +2. Same thing, Red Jacket, strength +5, agility +2, stamina +4, magic +1. So these are all good. I don't know if they're meant to be like monk specific or whatever, but they are really good because of that. So yeah, we are going to. I'm guessing I don't need to have the character in the lead. Pretty certain I don't need to have the character in the lead, but if you go treasure here, you can see that I've gotten the treasures in Narsh, in the mine or whatever we call it, the Narsh mine here. Why doesn't it show up? Eh? Salud! There we go, Marsh Mines, yeah. And I was correct that the hidden item was actually the wall thing. I've already done Yeti's Cave, but I forgot to have... I didn't have Mog at that point. I mean, technically I did unlock Mog, but I didn't go out of the city to sync the party members, so we're gonna have to go through that cave again. Supposedly now you can open everything though. Lock here. Right. And I believe we are able to get the Ragnarok. We have Phoenix here also now. Stuff that which I'm actually having equipped here. So yeah, Phoenix is one of the ones we can use. And then there's one more which is going to be Ragnarok. Or Ragnarök in Swedish basically, because it's Ragnarok is of course the end of the world in certain things, but yeah. Let's just attack normally here, Mag and gun. Normally I quote unquote I do the solution. I don't remember exactly what enemies had a certain thing or whatever, because yeah. That's not the more Love Serenade, okay? So why do you learn Love Serenade here? Yeah, there is nothing for learning all the dances, which is a bit weird. That why is that not a trophy or whatever, Out of these are just abandoned. I would normally use all 4 characters or 4 characters and stuff but I'm using 3 so we can use the Berserker immediately. Yeah, so one thing I haven't tested, of course, is using 2 of the Thieves bracelet and stuff but then it feels like a waste on lock. to use, because if we use two, for example, Thieves Bracer, which we can do, for example. Now it would have been interesting, of course, if there would have been something not like Brigand's Glove, of course, changes to C command to Mog. But I believe also there is technically other ways to make certain characters. For example, you could equip Thief's Knife on other characters and stuff that. Although I believe it's only on those two characters, right? Let me actually double check here. Thief's Knife can be equipped by. Yeah. Which kind of makes sense. And stuff that, but yeah. Is this going to be where Ragnarok is? No, it's going to be one of the buildings. There's going to be a survivor in one of the buildings, basically. So right, I guess that was always open. Okay. So we have checked those. We checked the accessory. There's the house up there also as well. There's that. Armor, I think, is already open though. Four jumps, nice, very nice. But the Mog is actually not the best for the whole jumping thing, and the reason is why is because if you equip Partisan on this guy, he can have like much more heavier armor and stuff than Mog can have. So then now the circulator cost really good and stuff like. It's not the best defense-wise, but it's like, the 5 on that, for example. But yeah, certain character, yeah. So, for example, he can equip Crystal Embers because he's 29 defense. The Royal Crown Blade can be good as well because it can give you some stats. But yeah, it's just that circlet is 2+ strength, 4+ magic, which is why the circlet is so good. And I don't know technically why it gets abandoned and stuff that. Yeah, that's still open. I think this of course just leads to where the return the thing is. This one is actually already open and stuff that. Let me actually check where the thing is. Albi's learned. You saw there he learned Fira, even though I don't have that from anything. I don't think it was on Phoenix, or was it on Phoenix? No, Firage is on Phoenix, but he learned Fira. Right? Yeah? Maybe someone else did. No. Yeah. That's... How did he exactly get it? Oh, because his soul is infused with Phoenix, basically. So yeah, there are certain characters that learn spells naturally and stuff that, and I don't know if it's used from having had Espers equipped or whatever that caused that, but yeah, as you can see, some Seeker is still, and that is just because there are, as I said, there are characters, or there are ones that share the same spells, and then it would get started even when you didn't use it and stuff like that, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to use Phoenix on every single character eventually and stuff like that, but yeah. But otherwise they're completely done and stuff like that with the whole things. Until of course they reach max level. Stuff like that, but yeah. That is still locked now. And this of course we have already looted these chests. I don't think that these chests actually change or anything. There are certain chests or specifically Norse Mine, they actually change. The Norse Mine chests do actually change and stuff like that, but yeah. Actually, let me try the Thief's Bracelet here. About Thief's Bracelet, let's see if it actually stacks. And yeah, that is just so good. Staying +7, yeah, on the wing edge. Yeah, Valiant Knife is actually pretty interesting though, because of what it gets affected by. There's also, for example, we've also gotten the Gauntlet. But in some cases it's almost better than the Genny Glove for certain reasons, but yeah. Instead, of course, the Genny Glove doesn't... Like, it only ever allows you to hit twice, right, with the Genny Glove. Like, you cannot... I don't think you can stack the Genny Glove. Like, double Genny Gloves and then, like, get, like, more attacks or whatever, but yeah. Oops. I need to actually steal on him now, instead. 2. Okay. Yeah, the continuous jump is really what makes it so good, but here's the thing, right? Like, yes, you can use, for example, we could equip Dragon Boots on other characters and have them jump. You don't need to be able to use a spear. But when you go in on any of the spears, for example, yeah, there's only 2 characters that can use spears. Which means a bit bad, of course, but, you know, yeah, it's like an on that only inhabited by Spirit of the Dragoon makes the effect of the jump command continuous. We did already check items, right? Yeah, we did. We did check armor. The only one then would be the one up here. I don't know if I need to do something specific for it to show up though. No. Hopefully we can get more though. Hopefully we can get more of the, like, the Dragon Call thing. Right, it's called the Dragon Horn. Right, that's the only house, right? Yeah. So we did the sword, we did the bed, we did the house over there, we did the return hideout thing. Or, not really a hideout, but you know what I mean. And we did do the item shop. Because it's not in the beginner's hall or anything, so. I know somewhere we will be able to steal, like, the whole imp equipment things of that. I'm also thinking about actually doing a tier list, by the way, for 26 at one point. Okay, so I learned Fraga on him, of course, obviously. So yeah. I'll get Kuraga via this as well here. Re-raise. It's good. Because there's the outer vibe. Although I think there's an item for the outer vibe. This was already open. No. I need to do something specific. Then... Ooh, damn it. The heavy lens, so that's not. So does that mean that I get to fight the boss again? It's going to be the question. But it isn't that the NPC is hidden somewhere, that you need to save them for something. Roll, you bolt. Here we go. Kraga, right? No, we haven't got Kraga yet. Kora. No, don't. It should definitely be something that has both the Thief's Bracer effect and like this effect, the other effect from the thing. Brigand's Glove. I definitely think. Yeah. Or maybe a piece of equipment that should have. Oops. We are going to get more scrolls, by the way, because I did use a shit ton of the scrolls in the Phoenix Cave. The Phoenix Cave, you actually get the party split up by 2 and stuff like that, yeah. It's almost done, then there's only one thing left here with the base. I forgot to go back to the place. Like, do I need to go all the way back to the Yeti cabin again just to recruit him? Or does he change the location? Yeah, there is something I can activate also, by the way. Oh, Stone Lightning School, that's nice. Four. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, good. So we will need to go to the place. Get water scrolls, Legend Warrior, okay, nice. Or Legendary Warrior, rather. So we have 3 Lightning Scrolls, we have Adam Water Scrolls. Like, yeah, the scrolls are really good because in the Phoenix Cave there are some things that are immune to some of the other elements, but lightning, they aren't immune to lightning. So lightning is really good there. Yeah, there's a lot of things, of course, that makes the Pixel Remaster easier and stuff like that, but once we do the actual challenge run, we're not going to do the whole ×4 on anything. We're just going to have the default values and stuff like that. That's gonna change things quite a bit and stuff there, but yeah. Right. Oh, partisan, that's nice. And of course the Falcon is better, for example, but yeah, but you still want to use the spear because the spears get, what is it, double damage, I think. I forgot exactly how much of an increase it was. Yeah. You can of course still do the whole dragon thing without having spears. Yeah. I kind of wish there was something similar to Dragon Boots or not Dragon Horn specifically, but something that allowed you to use spears on other characters. You can of course use a spear when you become the other character, which I like to call Kappa the Imp, because Kappa is the tutorial imp that shows up at one point. Get on the road. It's just insane because yeah, it can spread out over multiple enemies. Snowman Rondo, okay, good. Oh. Earth, forest, desert, wind, earth. I guess you could say that is water, that is ice. Water, ice, earth, wind. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be fire. You could say that it's dark, but desert is not fire. And this is where one of the dragons were, by the way. Because the reason why Genny gloves, for example, are good, as I've said, is if you go to multiply things with like status or specific like stat increasing things, then that's when Genny gloves are really good to be able to use two stat increasing things. But yeah, but the Aegis Shield is just so good. I wonder if we can get multiply of it though, with Aegis Shield. But for example, Wing Edge, for example, I already talked about, but yeah. So, yeah, none of the other ones have stats. I mean, Thunderbird and Iceberg, Flame Tongue has stats. Technically, Assassin's Dagger has Agility +3 and Magic +2 on it. Because that has Agility 3 on the Thief's Knife. But yeah, but that is Agility 3 plus and Magic +2, so it's better than the Thief's Knife. So that Agility +4, of course, on main gouge. Sadly, he cannot use the what do you call it, the enhancer, so that boosts his will as magic, which can be pretty good as well. So yeah. Right, and you have the bucket here, and they also give you a save now here and stuff like that, which is nice. Also keep in mind that a lot of people are saying, oh, that the Norse thing is so hard and stuff that in the original game. But yeah, it's not hard unless you're completely mentally challenged and stuff that I would say. It's just hard like if you rush. If you rush to reach that place, but even if you rush, right, there are just certain strats that you can do. Of course, you need to, of course, know what party members are good, actually. stuff there to make things work. So. And yeah, we can make so a lot more money. Of course, if we really want to. Okay. Let's go and use. Let's use Mold Charm so we don't get random counters. So let me show you how to do this. Because I've already got an older chest, so you stop down. I mean, there are some good enemies here that give you pretty good XP, but you go over here. And it's this one. This one. And I remember it was specifically this hole. And goes for the Dragon Horn Rider. Where is it? Carry race. Close, I'm getting it now. Nothing to steal, I'm Tata. Yeah, you can get a lot of green shells here, so you know. But I believe also green shells can be used also to inflict it. Yeah, let's name him after the character in Breath of Fire 3 that has a similar thing. Technically, Ryu also has a dragon form that used automatic attacks everything. But Ray has the weird tiger form in Breath of Fire 3. I definitely felt it was inspired by this. No, why? Why? You waiting big up flying ship? Why don't you on a party if I have room? God damn it. Right then, teleport. Squadala, we're off. Squadala, we're here. Oh shit, oh. Right, actually, let's it starts with that you cannot even equip him with other things, but yeah, you should put the thing that you should already have the what is it? Berserker ring. Lead concerning that is of fire and negates lightning damage equip on a Yeti and see what happens. Yeah, so now I can absorb the fire damage, negates lightning, and I absorb ice. Yeah, you could, of course, Gauntlet here is absolutely insane. But does he equip, like, if a Genny glove him? A Genny glove him even. I'm pretty certain I cannot Genny glove him. That would have been hilarious, actually. You can, of course, hyper-resist him and stuff like that, but I feel like Gauntlet is probably a good idea. Okay. And it starts off at 54. And he's just berserking all the time, basically. Kefka Mark 2 for the mime. Right, let's recruit the last party member. Okay. Medical brush. Yeah, I can also use, for example, like stuff like Man-Eater here and stuff like that and other things. Suit is very, very good. Obviously, we do have 2 of them. We could mystery well it up here, but I like the sketch command there. So you just get the control. On certain enemies, you need to use control in order to learn the things. By the way, so, yeah. And now let's go to the tower, which is this, I think. Can you find a party member? Sadly, there is no trophy for recruiting all of them. Dun, dun, dun. The whole family is reunited. Except, of course, she's Realm is the daughter of Shadow, of course. And Shadow was called like Clive before, I think it was. Which is why, for example, both what is it? It's Realm and it's what's the old man called? Like the default name, I forgot. It aren't both of their names something with R? It's Realm on her and it's I forgot. Because he's the blue mage. That's Behemoth suit. I guess we have no choice but Priest Mirror here. Oh, yeah, we need better shields here for him, obviously. We can equip Man-Eater, of course, so we could equip like Holy Rod. I forgot if he had anything special we could equip on him. We could use double white cape. Otherwise, double sapphire cloak is always nice. That's all the party members. We of course finish up the tower. I forgot, do we need the old man to actually go there? Maybe we do. But first, just the town. 4 on that. 4 on the Ice Brand, 4 on the Thunderblade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to double wield. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 characters in the game. 14 characters, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everyone except one can use it, so we need 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So this would be 28, then I would need, if I'm gonna stack on, right, because it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, so 14. So then we will need 40 more. And that's very expensive to do. Angle ring can be equipped by everyone. So again we need 4 there, and then now we only need 14 because you cannot double stack Angle ring. You can double stack Zephyr Cloak though. So 4, yeah, it can be on everyone, yes. Gale Harping can be on everyone, but there's no point because frequency of the primitive strikes. Hyper Wrist can again be double stacked. Actually, theoretically not, because 2 Hyper Wrist doesn't stack, so we only need 14 of them. Maybe it's 2 stack. Can be equipped by everyone, of course. That we only need 14 of. Protecting Shell. That's not usable by everyone. It's usable by 1, 2, 3 characters. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I've said that for some reason. I think that they dropped, or you could steal it from somewhere. So let's do that sort first. So we need to sell some princess rings. I mean, there's no reason to have a bunch of heavy lances. We only need 1. Because we only need the best spear. Right. Do. Learn how to use to get it down to 14 there. So it's easier to double it. So I only need 3. Right, that's everything. That's everything right, yeah. Vi drar det försiktigt om oss. Yeah, we're gonna visit a bunch of places, of course. Right, so this is just a chocobo forest. That figure castle. I didn't want to do that. Control. Let's do arrow then. I think that's one that you can earn here. I learned arrow. Nice. I learned Phoenix. Nice. She has already learned everything except for Phoenix. So learn Phoenix stuff on her. So now he has arrow. That's basically what you need to be doing to learn a lot of the stuff. Yeah, this is cooling. It also has the whole So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Yeah, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be 13 again. Yeah. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's correct. We're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wonder if that's even necessary to have 2 of those. Okay, so 6 of those. On spare, we only need 1 of. I don't know if it's worth having 2 dice, if that allows you to roll more dices. Because that would be pretty broken if you could. Or you can get this flashback anytime, that's strange. You can keep getting the same flashback and stuff like that. Like I thought that you could only trigger the flashbacks once or whatever, but yeah. Okay. So that's that, and this is the tomb where we got the airship, and that's down there. That's just the castle. This is just the arena here, or the Colosseum rather. This is just Narsh. That's Narsh. What was this again? I forgot. Oh yeah, Duncan's cabin. It's a bunch of trees. And this is just the old man. Or we can go back with the new. No, this is not that. Oh, it is. Like a big lumbering bear, yeah, you get a special thing if you bring him and stuff like that, you know. Big lumbering bear. I think this was used where the zone eater is here. That is the dungeon itself. This is a cave. This is the wealth cave, yeah. Boonga. I think this is Stoma. Correct, this is Stoma. Just double checking. This is Stoma Castle. Did we already check this? Yeah, we did, because, yeah, okay. Trying to remember. Yeah. Come on, man. Avalanche. Okay, so you don't learn that skill. But yeah. His stuff is really expensive. There were lots of the spells are very, very expensive. I forgot to do you have that by default that you can go over like 700 whatever. I think this is the Opera House, right? One of them is the Opera House. Not this one, this tower, that the Cultus Tower. This is just the Chocobo Forest. Use the Chocobo Forest. First burp. Moblitz. Yeah, which is where Terra was. Yeah, they don't have any shops though, really at all. Right. And that was just the Chocobo Forest. Actually, let's go to the place that used to be Crescent Island. Supposedly there's something to the north there and stuff that. That's actually hidden location and stuff that, but Mystery Veil, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three of those. Yeah, that's automatic plus 2, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay. Do Da Vinci brush. I guess we could get 2 of those used. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's really expensive. From my shotguns you can get more of those. A 4-pointed ninja trunk to a 5-pointed fyra. Pretty certain that I saw them selling scrolls somewhere. But apparently not here. You can get some mock pops here though. Farting in a girl's face. No. Farting in a girl's face, they like it very much. They totally fart in the face. So we need to have. Okay. That's gonna be very expensive though. Now I can buy the other sword somewhere as well. yeah. You will see that it would be used from above, but yeah. I still don't know where that final thing is we're missing in Tomasa. It might just be that it requires us to do something. So now that we've done that, let's actually see, does this require us to have the old man with us? How does this work exactly? Like, how do we... How do we enter it then? Is it actually, maybe it's just actually, I thought it would be like, oh, just land on the top piece, but nah. Don't tell me it's not doable anymore. I mean, this place only exists in World of Rune, right? Do I need to be like, Gungo? It's not something silly, right? That it's this clock. No. And I don't know sometimes if it's like that some of the hidden items are actually quote unquote properly hidden, so that you just need to mash X everywhere. Okay, so now it shows up on the map actually.